Okay, guys. There is something else that I want to talk about. And no, it's not gonna be an SMG4 theory. If you guys asking, no, no, it's not anything about that. So there is one comment that I made about from the Warfare 2025, and which video was that again? I think it was the one I did yesterday on. I think the Mr. Pencils and Weapons one. I guess that's the one I did. I guess that's the one I did. Is that right? Oh yes. Um. Now, this comment right here says, "This is a what if." So I know it won't be true, but I just wanted to let you know a what if. This is definitely a what if. So let me go ahead and give you this out of the way, okay? This is a what if. This says here, I think it will be the next episode. It's going to be SMG4 the talk, I guess. Which that's a pretty good theory, by the way. Yeah, so this is a pretty good little bit of a theory right there, and that is really surprising. And that's a really great theory comment right there. By the way, that's a really great one. But let me explain, folks. I'm just going ahead and get to explain the top of the reason. So this is going to be a what if, just keep in mind. So, SMG4 the talk. SMG4 the talk, eh? Huh. Hmm. I will say this, okay? I will say this. This is a really good theory. This is a really not theory, but this is a really good what if. Because that's a pretty good idea. A what if. That is a really good idea. Since SMG4 was saying about, hey guys, can I talk to you all for a second? That means it's really important. But let me just explain, folks. I'm just not ready what's gonna happen on Saturday. That's all I'm going to say. I just don't know at this point, mostly. I don't even know at this point. Like, I already made a video about it already, and I also made a video about yesterday about Mr. Puzzles and Weapons. If you haven't seen those videos, go check it out, by the way. And anyways, I just don't know at this point about what SMG4 is going to talk about. Like, we do not know about what's going to happen. Heck, even Luke didn't even mention about the merch. So, that's another thing as well. Heck, what do you expect? Like, Luke. Excuse me. Luke, however, they did not even announce it. Like, they did not announce about the Wall of Fame merch like he did last year and the other years before. Heck, same goes for the movies too. But to be honest, I just don't know what's going to happen. Judging about what's going to happen, I just don't even know at this point. No matter what, how it is, no matter what it goes, I just have nothing much to say about what's gonna happen. Heck, I mean, SMG4 didn't really post anything, a tease on the community tab or anything on or Instagram and that, so that's something. Maybe tomorrow, I guess. But however, for this point, SMG4 the talk is a really good choice. Even though it may not be true, but I will say that what if the next SMG4 episode is the talk? That's a pretty good one right there. Yeah, it's a really pretty good comment because I thought like that was pretty surprising that how how this is gonna go because we do not know what SMG4 is going to say. Heck, we have to wait the next 5 more days. Well, today is Monday, so the time I'm recording this is today, so that means we still gotta wait about what will happen next. That's the only reason why I said that. That's the only reason why I said that as a reason. And that's true. And that is true. But that is a pretty great comment. Who commented this, by the way? TAOK Hyatt or whatever his name is. Thank you so much for that comment. Even thought that is pretty interesting if it is, but it may not be true. But hey, I mean, it is what it is for that point. Maybe there will be a chance for that. But let's just be honest. Who even knows what's going to happen? That's all I am going to say. Who in the world is going to happen? But to be honest, excuse me, I just don't know what's going to be happening coming very soon. And that's all I'm going to say. Alright, everyone, so, we still gotta wait on Saturday, folks. No matter how long it will be, we still got 5 more days until Saturday comes back. And that's the only reason. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Even though I'm not ready for Saturday comes back again, I'm gonna go look at the new SMG4 wearing posters from see what they have to say because who even knows what's gonna happen very soon. Um, Alright, let's see what we got. Those are top, it's just nothing. Lofty 2025 windows. Okay. Yo, that looks so good. I gotta say, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. If you want to see those windows, go to the SMG4 web posts. Oh yeah, SMGF. Oh yeah, uploaded for yesterday. Oh yeah. The end of SMG4, SMGF. Wow, man, come on, dude. You know I'm not ready for it. I mean, I already know the show is not gonna end. Seriously, there's still some things more left we have left. Oh, shit, people. Come on, SMGF. Come on with that. I get it's fan-made, but still. Speaking of which, that's our next video we gotta react to next video. That's right. Dang it. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Why I don't think SMG4 is ending. Good, I want to see that one. I want to see what he has to say. This is by Nick Stay 0407. Well, for one thing, if it ending, so certainly the series will end with a lot of plot holes mostly. That would never be finished. Plus, I am pretty sure if it was ending, they would have still by now a committee post so much as MTH, what you want to call it. And as for the plot holes, for examples, we never see that beyond the secret door. Oh yeah, we can't forget about that door. You know the one SMG4 walks into. Judging the team's Twitter posts and how grateful and possession they are to work on it. And if it was actually ending, then that's all, folks. Bam, 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 bam. Jesus. post would have possibly more than just Mr. Puzzles in it. That's what I'm saying, however. Don't take my word for it, but these are pretty major reasons. Well, I do agree with you on that, but I still want to keep in mind about that door, folks. We still gotta see what's behind of that door. Now, do you all remember that old SML video? I don't want to talk. I do not really want to mention SML, but I just want to do it very quick. Do you guys remember SML movie The Secret Door? Yeah, I was in 5th grade when this came out. I don't even mind that one. That was so disgusting. That's why YouTube traumatized your butt, y'all. Traumatize your channel if you remember SML. We still gotta see what's behind that secret door. I just wanted to keep it in mind. I just wanted to keep in mind that I still want to have some hopes to see what's behind of that door. That's the only thing we are here for see as well. Maybe, hopefully they're going to be mentioned about it soon, or it might be mentioned next year. Who even know at this point? Because I know SMG4 is probably not going to end. I hope not. I just hope even not. But you know what? Who even knows at this point? So who even knows? This subs at the moment. Oh yeah, from. Oh yeah, Warfare 2025. That's right. Possibly good news. And what would that be? By Spooky Shadow. I have all of anime the rap battle year again for this year's Warfare. This without question the most everything I anime for SMG4. It put everything I learned from my time working with the team to the ultimate test, and I'm really happy people like it. Spooky Shadow, thank you very much. I didn't really know you made that rap battle one, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. And now we got B56. Hey SMG4 fans, I am glad you enjoyed this year's Wall feat. This one's by far from my thinnest works of them all. I put my heart out into this skit, almost cried after finishing it, and just not me, the team has also played a part making this the ultimate Wall feat. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome for the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And last but not least, the force of SMG3, James. What do you have to say, James? We are finally getting a Antonio's Fortnite training room in the office. It's going to change everything. Oh, for real? No way, for real? They're really going to be getting the freaking Fortnite training room? Ha! I'd like to see that try, James. And there are some people who are also, it's a little bit bluey because it's not sideways, but it says change coming soon to you. And there was another Reddit post of, well, this is what Cube said. One time I had an important meeting with the Luke in the plan for some such SMG4 in 2025, and he said, let me break it down to you, Cube, and starting beatboxing. Bruh. And there's another one called Fire Slayer, by the way. I think this is what the ending was, implying there was going to be a major change following the end of the War feat. Cube shows the side of the work presentation he did early this year, which mentioned big changes, being gradually roaring out that May, which has already been May. After attention to the way we do stuff, mostly likely it's not necessarily going to be the end of the show. And hopefully not, because the show is not supposed to end yet. As long as the show is not going to end, I will do give you this. As long as the SMG4 series is not coming to an end, I will do give you this. We still got a few more things to come. We still got the door, we still got Peach in our hands. Heck, we still got freaking the castle for the upstairs and that too. So there will be some chances for that too. Who even knows that at this point? But I understand Glitch Productions is the same thing for their working their big show because SMG4's Glitch Productions been getting more attention than SMG4, but which I do understand. But hey, they've been working so hard for Glitch Productions. Sure, they've been doing awesome, great shows, and there was one show that gave me a lot of creeps, if you all remember what I'm talking about. But hey, they've been doing some great, awesome shows. I would do give you that. And don't forget about the Digital Circus for the next 3 episodes. Damn, dude. But as long as the show is not gonna end, I'm glad it will hopefully won't. But definitely something that needs to be addressed on its own. So let's just call out and see what's the big changes going to be less. Alright. Thank you so much for that one. And thanks to you, James, for the Fortnite. Fortnite better pass, I just shit in the ears. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, there was one person that paid attention to SMG4. I haven't watched SMG4 in over a year. What should I pick up to start watching this arc? Are there even still arcs? Dude, you are so behind, bro. Bro. Dude, you miss a lot. What the fuck, dude? What happens after Warfare 2025? Oh, dude, come on. They're in hell. Oh, fuck that, dude. Yesterday, I have made a video about Mr. Puzzles and Weapons are still alive. Well, baby, still alive. Because if you don't remember that one video I did, I made a video about this, baby Mr. Puzzles and Weapons are not dead. I did that video yesterday if you guys want to check it out. So if you all want to check that video out, that's fine. I do appreciate it. So thank you for the understandings. SMG4 isn't quite ending yet. And I do agree with that too. Who made this post, by the way? Shining Star 5022. Okay, what did you have to say here? I am the puppet SMG4 reflect on his past as him getting out of his career was. And the cliffhanger, which is thanks to Kevin, and splitting him, sorry I can't speak right, and Madden all the wrong stuffs. He has been doing, and him mistreated his buds for frame for the Meme Factory episode. And beforehand, even down to, as brother to being jealous for Mr. Yeats. Yeah, oh god, Jesus, don't remind me of that. He has been changing positions when he was always perfect in the cliffhanger for him, fezzing up about how much for a jerk he was, and finally telling the truth. And oh wait, is this supposed to be the that's a different thing. Oh, but at least we got the bomb said. Also, I like to see that Puzzle Vision Saga as sort of a falling up from the YouTube arc, and we have the 15-year anniversary of SMG4 next year. You know what? I might have to make a video about that too. I didn't really mention that yet. And speaking of which, I made the 10th year anniversary one back from 4 years ago, so you know what? Why not? You know what? I will be mentioning that up at the beginning of 2026, so look forward for that. Also, I like this. Oh yeah, that's the I forgot. SMG4 next, which I feel like there would be when SMG4 ends. I feel like that will be when SMG4 ends. As I feel like the odds for next would be a falling up to Generous and then trade the ultimate evil to the SMG4 first. One of the unsolvable bits like Clinch, Origins. Oh yeah, Clinch, great. We're leading up to. Basically, when I don't see SMG4's ending this year, I do see it getting a reboot as original Glitch show next year. I mean, Well, Mario and Luigi are from Nintendo, Sally. Is what it is. Because Mario and Luigi are only from Nintendo, so it's made by Nintendo. So Sally, eh. But I have to be honest, for the rest of the other G4 characters, sure. Now, I don't know about Bob and Bookins because I remember they got redesigned back in 2022, if you remember the lawsuit arc. So I'm not sure about that, to be honest. But to be honest, we do not know at this point, folks. I'm just going to say this for right now. We do not know at this point. Just give it more time. That's all I'm going to say for now. Just give it some more time, and then we will see what will happen next. So keep your eyes peeled. Especially for this Saturday as well, because we still got 5 more days till next Saturday comes. But hey, still gotta wait, folks. It is what it is. Yeah. To be honest, who even knows what's gonna happen? I'm not sure, but thanks for mentioning that anyway. They could be in the internet graveyard. Oh my god. You know, we haven't really seen internet graveyard for years now. So I think since 2021 or 2020, I guess something like that. Yeah, since SMG3 was out of the internet graveyard. I was a little bit from 2022, mostly. I guess something like that. So it's been a little while ago since we saw SMG3 in the internet graveyard shit. Oh yeah, the dev cube is now in Gmod, by the way. Surprising. This scene alone always gets me. You know, man, I don't blame you. Like, SMG4 has really done a lot, and I do not blame you, man. You know what, folks? I'm gonna be going back doing some more SMG4 reaction rewatches. Even though I've been starting doing these since 2021, half of it was half of it. Sorry about that, folks. That was my dad for a second. He was just checking how I'm doing, so we're good. Anyways, as I was saying, who even knows? Like, SMG4 has been part of my favorite for the past, since 11, 12 years now. And I've been starting reacting to SMG4 since 6 years now. And you know what, folks? I have been doing some SMG4 reaction watches since 2021, like the beginning of 2021 a little bit. I know I didn't do a lot of them because some of them was different years. There was a few I did in 2023. There was a few I have did a little bit last year, I guess. Probably not last year, but in 2025, I know I didn't do that much evil, but hopefully the beginning of 2026, I will get to the you know what? I want to see what SMG4 has got to say first, just in case. Since we're getting our 15-year anniversary coming up, who even knows what's going to happen? So we gotta keep our eyes peeled for the 15-year anniversary of SMG4. So who even knows at this point? You know, I really this was really working a lot for SMG4. SMG4 has been working a lot for years, and he deserved a lot of support he did. Sure, there was major changes for these past over the years, but hey, he has been doing amazing for those past few years. But who even knows what's going to happen, what SMG4 is going to say, because, I mean, Mario and his friends are wanting to see what SMG4 has to say too. So who even knows what's going to happen? Heck, I even did see X and FM did show up to SMG4's Door Evil, so I don't understand why. I mean, it was great to see X and FM again from the Warfare 2025, yes, but he did really get to be appealed after the door of the crew, so yeah, I don't know at this point, folks. Dang. Am I the only? Oh, this is by Yoshi 22A16. Am I the only one who thinks the best cause screener? What? You mean the SMG4 series is a serious ending? Yeah, I know it. Okay, this is said right there. Yeah, I know it would have been sad for a lot of us here to see the series go, but honestly, I think it would be for the best. First of all, glitch is much bigger. Yeah, since the digital suckers, merge drones, and now we got Glasslight and the that's the district around. And we also got that 2D show that we just watched last month too. That was before, and SMG4 is kind of just a risk, unlike in 2022 when they first started the rebrand, the redesigns, which is because mostly Nintendo. Cause if Nintendo finds out they're not a good thing for the company, that is likely why they've been scrapping the intro from the era videos. Sorry for the corporation, but it's not like they can put a SML and replace Mario's friends even because SMG4 is being fierce. True. Also, don't mention SML. Barely getting a million, if that, while costing probably a decent amount of to make. I imagine it's not a ton, but I doubt it's super stable, so I doubt they will want to get with an audience even further. The only option for the show going forward for the following: one, in and now, and why people will be sad and upset. It at least ended a high note. Two, keep it how it's hoping the town doesn't notice one of the biggest company in YouTube, using your caterers for one of the shows and running from the show from the photo in the ground. Number three, make a big change and get rid of the good chunk from your already small audience. The show is liquid and barely hosting an audience, ending on a high note. Would it be the best change? Come on, dude. Look, I'm just gonna say this now. Luke and Kara's met on from the SMG4 channel. And second of all, I already know the SMG4 series is not going to end just yet. So not quite yet. Because next year they having their 15-year anniversary, which that's going to be a big one coming up too. That's a big surprising as well. If SMG4 is going to announce much of that. But still, there will be a chance if he does. There will be a chance if he does. So, we still gotta keep your eyes peeled for that too. So, still gotta keep it on a high note, but you know. I'm still wondering what SMG4 is going to say for this coming Saturday. So, you already know, I already talked about this before, but thanks for your concern, but still. And this is another postcard. Is the channel ending? The entire time that I was watching Warfare 2025, I was wondering, are we near the end of the channel? They probably want to focus more on Glitch Productions. Alright, so first of all, yeah, Glitch Productions now become one of the biggest Glitch Production shows of all time. Well, into animation, what you want to call it. Which I do understand why. Heck, I do understand why. Because since the Major Digital Circus, Merge Drones, and the Gaslight District, and Knights of Grand Field came around, yeah, the show is now becoming a bit more bigger than I thought. And hey, it is. It's still becoming a bit more bigger than we already been going through a lot for. So that is pretty makes sense over here. So who even knows what's gonna happen? But thanks for the talk about, because I already could figure that show may not end quite yet, but we still got a Christmas special coming up too. So who even knows what's going to happen? Puzzle Vision TV is no longer exists. Oh yeah, that's why, because that Warfare, that's right. Oh yeah, season 9, the beginning of the end. Oh yeah, this is when Desi died and Mega become human, and yeah, that type of shit. Oh man. Dude, this Warfare was one of the best Warfares I ever seen, to be honest. But I will say this, folks. I will People need to stop bitching about some things because they've been thinking puzzles and weapons are dead. Where is the merge? Where is one shot win? Where is SMG4 going to end? Hey! Shut the fuck up. Alright? You all need to chill your asses down. You all have to wait till Saturday comes. Today is Monday, so shut your mouths. Don't act like you're just gonna go wild and whoopie doopie doo and go whoopie doopie doo and we need to. Shut the fuck up. Now shit, I'm tired of you all doing that. I'm really tired of some of these those SMG4 peeps who wants to be acting like so stupid over some things. Look, SMG4 and the whole team was working so hard, so stop with this all bullshitty ass complaining with this shit. We do not know what's gonna happen on Saturday. SMG4 wants to talk to us for a second about what's going to happen. You know this, right? You know how this is going to go. You know that one tiny bit. You know what I mean, how that's going to go. So, you all need to stop at this point. So, everybody need to chill out. Just deal with it for right now. We can wait until Saturday comes, alright? Wait until Saturday comes. And to the people who want Mr. Puzzles and weapons back, we want puzzles, we want weapons. You guys are toxic. That's all I'm going to say. Seriously, you just saw Warfare 2025. And seriously, you can't keep bitching and complaining from over those past months and years from Mr. Puzzles. Well, 2 years since Puzzle was around, but still. And then you got Mr. Webbers who came this year. He was a new character, by the way, from SMG4. And then you guys want to be bitching about him as well. So stop. Stop. Just stop. Okay? Just stop. Nobody does not want to care about this right now. So please stop at this once. Okay? Stop. I will say this right now, folks. Puzzles and weapons are not completely dead yet. If you saw my video from yesterday, go to the SMG4 Wicked. Oh, well, go watch that other video, and then I talk about the SMG4 Wicked about it, and then so you all have to see yourselves. That's all I am going to say. And that's all I am really going to say. But to be honest, folks, this has been one of those big warfares we ever got this year. And this was a big remember. Like, a big remember from the SMG4 franchise. No matter what, this was the biggest SMG4 franchise that we ever got. And we do. This is what we even got from this day. It's been 10 years since SMG4. Well, no, it's been 14 years. Since 2011. Since SMG4 was around for us. And this was a big year for SMG4 for doing this amazing work for us. And let's not forget about this warfare this year. This SMG4 warfare was one of those biggest years we ever got. Heck, it's been like 10 years since the rap battle got started. And I really love that rap battle. I do give you that. Seeing the feelings again, seeing everybody from Endgame again, yeah, that was pretty awesome. And I do give you that. Alright. I'm gonna look at a few more of these, and then I gotta get this video uploaded. I gotta get this until 7:25. This other comment said by Major Springfield DJ. That's a pretty interesting name, but nice. Why does it feel like SMG4 has a really bad news to tell us? I feel like he will do announcements in the field next days. Well, what I heard, it's supposed to be on Saturday, so to tell us a sad thing, I hope this isn't the ending of his YouTube channel because he closer from the 10 million subscribers than ever. It what really makes me sad because I follow his content for a lot of years now. And I don't think he'll be able to stay and get another sad news because I always feel like the tears coming while watching Warfare 2025. I won't say why because it would spoil those who haven't watched yet. Who do you guys think? You know, man, I do agree with you. I really agree with your support. I really do agree. Because who even knows at this point? Like, who even knows at this point about what's going to happen? This wall fee has got to be one of the biggest things that came over this year. And I mean, it's a big support from SMG4. No matter how it was one of those biggest years that we got from SMG4. And I do support that support. No matter what. I really support that support from SMG4. No matter what. Thank you so much for bringing that post up. I do appreciate it. But let's just say this right now. The SMG4 series, I already said this before, but the SMG4 series is not ending yet. No. It's not ending yet. We already know the SMG4 series is not going to end just yet. There are still a few more things that from the SMG4 series ever got. Of course, we got the door, because we still do not know what's behind that secret door. We have been seeing this since 2023. So there's still going to be a chance to see what's behind of that door. And there will be a chance of it someday soon. Okay? Someday soon. Who even knows at this point? But listen, everybody needs to calm the hell down about SMG4's ending, because seriously, SMG4 is ending. SMG4 is doing this. No, he's going to be retired. He's going to be retired. You guys need to wait to see what SMG4 is going to say on Saturday. I'm not bringing this shit up again. Let me tell you this right now. You peeps out there from SMG4 fans need to calm the hell down about what's going to happen in SMG4. They need to calm down about the show is not ending just yet. There are still a few things coming left. Sure, the Puzzle Vision saga is ending because we know what just happened in Warfare 2025, which I do understand why. But for goodness sakes, you just gonna have to wait until Saturday comes back and see what SMG4 has got to tell us. No, you're not gonna wait until Wednesday because we have to wait on a Saturday. So you all have to wait until Saturday comes. Sure, we got a cliffhanger, yes, but you all have to wait and see what's going to be happen. So everybody needs to calm the hell down for some point. Seriously, I've been loving SMG4 for years, so you all need to please calm the hell down for this point. Sure, when I do my SMG4 reactions, I've been hyped, mostly been hyped for these past years. But still, folks, you gotta calm your asses down. There's no one I'm going to say for now, but you all have to calm your asses down for once. I will say this right now. Wait until Saturday. So for right now, folks, we're just going to have to wait very soon at this point. Who even knows what's going to happen? Oh yeah, there's another SMG4 post that has said, who's behind that door? Like, what's behind of that door? You know what, folks? We do not know just yet. We have to keep our eyes peeled for that, okay? Alright? So please calm your freaking asses down. And excuse my butt, by the way. Excuse me. So sorry about that. Because I just ate a little earlier. But anyways, yeah. Heck, don't forget about Peach as well, folks. I know a lot of you don't really care about the SMG4 Peach right now, but let me just tell you this right now. There's still going to be a chance we see Peach again someday, so who even knows at this point? So you're going to have to just wait and see what is going to happen in SMG4. Listen, today is Monday, and we still got to see what do we have left in store for SMG4. We already know the series may not end just yet. We still got a few clues left. So, hey, we can't even forget about Marty, too. What is even going to happen to him? Sure, he was in Warfare 2025, but there might be a few things left about him as well. Few things left with him. And of course, we got some screen time cuts from SMG4 as well. So who even knows about that? So for right now, folks, that's all I'm going to say for today. I have nothing really else much to say about this is a what if from SMG4. Like, I do really appreciate that comment of SMG4 to talk and that. I mean, that was a really great idea, but even though it may not be the next episode, sure, that's a really good idea of a title, but we still do not know at this point. But anyways, SMG4 fans, we're just going to have to wait for the next 5 more days to see what's going to happen for SMG4. We do not know what will happen just yet. So for right now, SMG4 fans, you all gotta keep your eyes peeled about what will happen next. So for right now, just keep your eyes peeled. And that's all I'm going to say for now. So thank you so much for the watching, folks. Thank you guys supporting my channel lately. I do really appreciate for those SMG4 talks I've done lately. There might be a few more I want to talk about later, or maybe next few days. But for right now, I'm just gonna say it now. But anyways, next time I'm gonna be talking about SMG4's retirement, because this is the next thing I want to talk about, but not today. I will be bringing that up to the next few more days. Maybe Wednesday at that point, I don't know. But who knows at this point? Also, we cannot forget about the SMG4 community post and the Instagram and that type of shit too. So, even though there was no post today besides Glitch Productions, I will do give you this. There will be some kind of change. No matter how it goes, it's for the best whatever happens next. But for right now, SMG4 fans, we gotta wait for the next 5 more days. Alright everyone, so even though tomorrow's Tuesday, we got 4 more days left, so how that's gonna go, but whatever. Alright folks, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we will see what happens this Saturday. I do agree with that comment of SMG4 to talk, even though it may not be the next episode. But for right now, I do really appreciate that comment. I do like it. I do appreciate it. But for right now, folks, we still gotta keep our eyes peeled to see what happens next, okay? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. You all take care, stay safe. I see you guys next time. Now, as you excuse me, I got 2 more videos to make. But let me get this video uploaded first before I get to the other videos. Alright everyone, see you guys next time. You all take care. Stay safe.